Hey, thank you for tuning in. I welcome you to my new video. As you see in the title, we are gonna talk about why the feeling is the most important thing before you even experience something. If you just like logically think about it, we are living, right? Most of us, we don't even ask about what life means, what living means, why we are living, whatsoever. But I guess if you clicked on that video, you probably asked yourself some things. We are experiencing stuff, right? But people told us, system told us that first we have to experience something to feel something. But that, in my opinion, I'm not the only one, of course, but if you imagine yourself, when you imagine yourself something deeply in a transparent way, you will feel the thing that is happening, even if you're just imagine. That's the one thing, right? You just feel like it happens before it even happens in the real world. One thing. The second thing is, for example, something is happening to you. I can tell you that nothing in this world is personal. But we take everything personal because of our ego. You should take everything personal because, in the other hand, and where are our problems, or where is our identification whatsoever? But I can tell you that there's nothing personal. We are just spiritual beings, and sometimes our ego takes place. But there is everything else than our spiritual being is an illusion. I don't say that the ego is not needed, because I feel like there is the shadow that it is needed to really feel the light inside you. I feel like that, I just can't tell you about my experiences. But when something is happening to you, back to the second point that we were talking about, when something is happening to you, you can personally decide what you're gonna think and feel about it. Again, we are on the feeling again. For example, somebody is rejecting you. You can feel like, oh my god, you are just not enough, you are not lovable, you have to have this and that to feel, loved whatsoever, or to feel to be accepted by that certain person, because that certain person is the perfect person. It can be everything, and then you can decide to feel different about it. You can decide to feel like, okay, it was meant to be like that. I mean, I'm sad. I feel that I'm sad because I really like that person. But in the end, like, it had to be like this. Even, I can tell you that, even if it had to be like this to make you aware of certain things inside you, for example, sadness, or not being able to let go, or not trusting, because everything is meant to be. So there we have feeling again. And for example, something is happening to you, really great, but we all have our shadows, we all have our ways how we see the world. Mostly when we go unaware, we just have this blank of stuff that we see and feel about the world, about the people, etc. That's what we are doing, right? So when you get unaware, you just see what your mind and your emotions are telling you, what you are used to, what you think the world is about. And then when something really beautiful happens to you, what you would like to experience, you are not even able to feel and see it, because you're trained to feel something else, because you're trained to not trust, because you're trained to not see it. So that's why feeling it is the most important thing. As I said, when you feel it, it doesn't have to even happen, because you already know how it feels. And I can tell you that if you start to feel it today, there is no way. even if it's our little things that are changing about your environment, about how people treat you, about how you treat yourself, about how you feel yourself, about how you see the world. There not long time, because time not even exists in the quantum physics, in the way the universe works. You will also experience that, maybe even experienced it before. It doesn't take a long time to make it reality. Okay, so thank you so much for watching, and I really hope that something inspired you, what I talked about in that video. I'm really grateful to be able to make those kind of videos and to have a platform like this that I can share with you my thoughts, my insights, my clarities that I have, because I really feel like this is such an important topic. In fact, for me, it's the most interesting thing. Those are the most interesting things to talk about. And so see you the next time. When you want to share your experiences or your thoughts or your insights about what we already talked about, or even other things, comment something, just as I see how you think, how you see the world whatsoever. Okay, I see you the next time. Bye.